Harar Mahadev, welcome to this segment wherein we are going to discuss a little something about cycles and repeating those cycles. So, the question being, are you repeating cycles or actually growing and ascending on your Twinflame journey, and how to ascertain that? So, there are certain pointers that can help us and that can guide us in understanding whether we are caught up in loops, or it can help shed some light on are we actually growing on our path. So, first and foremost, holding forgiveness for a divine counterpart involves a conscious and compassionate approach. This is very, very important. I haven't got to the main points yet, but this is incredibly important for you to hold forgiveness for your divine counterpart, because given the history that is shared between the both of you, we are to accept and we are to focus on this fact that your divine counterpart initiated you on this path, on this journey. It was only after they entered your life that caused such a huge cataclysmic reaction in your life, which led to your own energy awakening, right? So we need to hold expansive forgiveness for our divine counterpart so that we can step forward in love. So the first point being, reflect on your feelings. Ask yourself if you are taking the time to understand what you feel, what are you hurt by, and why are you hurt, right? So sitting with yourself, giving yourself the time and space to dwell on these feelings, talking to yourself about them, and not distracting yourself by Netflix or going outside or trying to chant or forcefully shifting your energy, right? We don't want to do that, because please remember that the spiritual path is that of truth and the acceptance of truth, right? Even though it might be very bitter, it might be painful to look at, but we are here to look at the truth and follow it and to step in it day in, day out, each day, right? So acknowledge your emotions without holding any sort of judgment for yourself. Stop telling yourself old stories. If there is a certain narrative that you keep on telling yourself, ask what is the origin point of that narrative. Say, for example, if you feel that when two people get married, things are just very beautiful and romantic in the initial days, and it's all downhill from there, right? I'm sure you must have heard of these words. It's a very common statement, but that is not true, isn't it? So ask yourself, where am I allowing myself to follow certain narratives? It might not even be yours. That story might not be yours to begin with, right? So it's very important to pay attention to that. So please reflect on your feelings. Second, practice empathy. Ask yourself if you're trying to see the situation from your divine counterpart's perspective. Be honest with yourself. Above all, be honest with yourself and ask yourself that are you completely advocating for yourself, or are you trying to put yourself in your person's shoes and then looking at the 360-degree view, right? Because the kind of decisions that your person might be taking, the kind of actions and behaviors that they might be extending towards you might be appropriate in their own world. Given their situation, we are not completely aware of what is going on there. right? So please give your person the benefit of doubt, and I'm not asking you to um, completely overlook any negative behavior that they might have shown to you, but I'm simply asking you to cut them some slack, okay? Because we are on the spiritual path, and this path is connected to expansion of the mind, not contraction of it, right? So we are here to see from multiple point perspectives and to welcome any change of view, which is very important for your own growth, right? For this journey and outside of it as well. So when you start practicing empathy, you will notice that not only your twin flame dynamic, but even your regular everyday relationships, your friendships, they are going to get stronger, they're going to get better, they are going to get very smooth and easy to work with, right? There is going to be harmonious communication, right? So understanding your person's actions and intentions can help foster compassion for them, which is very important. Third point, let go of resentment. Ask yourself, am I ready to recognize that holding on to resentment can hurt me more than it impacts the other person? If you're letting go of a very painful memory, painful thing that was said to you, or a painful incident, you need to understand that letting go can be very freeing. Choosing to release these feelings can lead to personal healing. And when you heal, you are a mirror to your person as they are a mirror to you. And thus, when you choose the path to personal healing and development, your person is going to do that. They are going to mirror that right back. Alright? So please let go of any resentment, any pain, any grudge that you might hold against your person for anything in the past that might have gone down, and give gratitude to it. Take a pause and give gratitude to that incident, because it has made you the person that you are today. You are stronger, wiser, and sharper because of that very incident. Right? You are more loving, you are more understanding, and more compassionate just because of that incident. Right? Number 4, communicate openly. Now, if possible, have a heartfelt conversation with your divine counterpart about your feelings and the need for forgiveness. This can help you clear any misunderstandings and build a strong foundation of mutual understanding and trust. Right? So, if you are already in communication with your person, this is a great way to gauge where you are standing on your journey, on your path, and depending upon the place that you're coming from, your person is going to mirror your energy back. So please remember, there is no fooling your divine counterpart. You can never fool, you can never cheat them, you can never put on a face. They see through you, they see you for who you are, truly, fully, right? They see your divine essence, but they also see through the BS, right? So if you are in communication with your person, be honest about how you feel about certain things that hurt you, about certain things that made you happy, certain things that bring up concern or fear within you. Be honest and watch your person also unfold and trust you with honesty in return. Number 5, focus on the present. Ask yourself if I am ready to shift my focus from past grievances to the present moment. Ask yourself, am I dwelling in the past for maximum amount of my day? If I'm thinking about the past, what is the percentage of time that I'm thinking about which is connected to the past? Is it 10%? Is it 30%? Is it 70%? Is it 90%? Or is it 100%? right? So when you do that, you become a little bit more aware of your thought space, and therein you start to accept whatever happened in your past, and you keep bringing that attention back to the present moment. You start pulling your awareness back to the now, eternal now moment, which is infinite, right? That is where all of the magic is. So emphasize the positive aspects of your relationship and your growth. Please know that your person is growing and changing each day. They are evolving each day, just as you are taking in the lessons, just as you are taking in the realizations. You are soaking up this beautiful new energy, and you are being a better version of yourself each day. Your person is also mirroring that back, right? Even though you might not see it right now, but hold that trust, hold that faith that they are improving. They are striving to improve themselves each day, even though you might not see it right now, right? So when you think about everything that your person did in the past, what happens is that you are tricking your body to believe that your person is still the same, and they are going to repeat those actions, they are going to repeat their behavior, whereas that might not be entirely true. Number 6, seek inner peace. Ask yourself if you are engaging more in practices like meditation or active journaling to find inner peace and clarity about the situation. This is taking the proactive approach towards anchoring your awareness in divine, right? Aligning with divine, about attuning yourself with higher energies. So doing this will definitely bring you more contentment, more satisfaction, more acceptance, and more situation, more peace and forgiveness. Visualize a healed and a harmonious relationship with your divine counterpart. So doing this can help you in releasing negative emotions that you have been harboring from the past. Number 7, affirmations and visualization. Use the power of affirmations to reinforce your commitment to forgiveness and visualize a healed and a harmonious relationship with your divine counterpart. So ask yourself, what am I saying to myself each day? Is it a positive statement? Is it a negative statement? Is it a demeaning statement? Is it an empowering statement? Is it taking me closer to union, or is it taking me further away from union? Is it bringing me back into love, or is it bringing me into fear? So using affirmations, you affirm and you reconfirm your vision for the future, what you want to manifest into your own physical reality. Number 8, set boundaries if needed. This is a very, very important point, although this is a last point mentioned completely in the end, but this is definitely not the least. So ask yourself if you are entertaining lower energy behavior. Ask yourself if you are still worried about people getting angry or mad at you for you not giving them attention, not giving them services, not giving them love, not giving them XYZ. Are you being overly empathetic to certain people who have been causing you disrespect? Right? That's a very, very important part to be focusing on, because forgiveness doesn't mean that you need to tolerate behavior that is harmful, that is hurtful, that is painful unnecessarily. right? Setting healthy boundaries can protect your well-being, and they can also protect your energies while maintaining forgiveness. So another very important aspect of setting boundaries, firm boundaries, is that while you withdraw yourself from the person, from the situation, you are teaching them how to love you. You are teaching them that there is a certain line that cannot and should not be crossed, not just with you but with others as well. So you're teaching them how to love as well, right? And apart from that, you, in that time limit of withholding communication from this person, it might be anyone, you are also practicing forgiveness, which is highly important. This shows the amount of love that you carry for that person. Even though you are laying down firm boundaries, you still mean no harm to this person, right? In the heart of hearts, you still want what is good for them. You want them to grow, you want them to improve, you want them to prosper, and to see that they also deserve love, right? So this segment was on repeating cycles or growing on your twin flame journey. So you can ask yourself these questions, and they are going to provide you some clarity on where you are headed on your path, on your journey. And as always, hold faith, hold love, and hold surrender for what is to come, because there is a lot of change that is coming in, lots of fresh energy that is coming in towards us at this point of time. So I really hope that this video helped you. If it did, kindly let me know in the comments down below. I love you so much. Take care, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys around.